everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more RWBY visual novel with me. Welcome to Prologue to the Emerald Forest examination thingamajig, where we shall meet our first teammates and try to get entrance into Beacon Academy. Dun dun dun. I remember this slightly. I think I remember using dust in it. Let's see if it's worth doing that again. I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't use dust throughout most of the series, but I remember using it at the start. Don't know what I'm going to do this time, but you should be interested. Let's see how I do. Let's see how I do. Right, yeah, so recording this in batches, recording this straight after the last one. Still a bit fatigued and tired and whatnot. No surprise there. The dog's feeling unwell, and when he's feeling unwell, we all suffer. Because none of us get to sleep. Oh. Right, anyway. At least this game's helping me distract me from it when it's not reminding me of it. Anyway, right, okay, let's get into this though. So, this is the Emerald Forest. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Oh god, I looked down! And it's going to be the location of your exam. What is our objective, Headmaster? Objectives, Miss Paulina. First, you'll track down and group up with your last team member of your team. She's already in the forest waiting for you. Afterwards, you will track your target. Target? A creature of Grimm, stronger and bigger than what ones that usually nest so close to Ville, has appeared in the Emerald Forest. You will find this creature and destroy it. So we're actually looking for trouble. Oh joy. What kind of Grimm? Osmond shakes his head. You won't always have the luxury of knowing what kind of... You're sending us on a kill mission! You're supposed to tell us what you want us to kill! I'll wait this beforehand, Mr. Cabbagus. So we need to enter the forest, find our fourth and final teammate, track down this unknown Grimm and kill it. It could be any Grimm! Yes. Take your positions. God damn it, Osmond, you fake son of a bitch! Miss Goodrich points at 3 discoloured patches of grass on the ground, motioning for us to stand on them. I guess we're going to be teleported into the forest, or maybe it's a slide? I hope it's not a slide. It's not a slide. Don't worry, shit, it's not a slide. One last thing. As is customary for Beacon, the first person you lay eyes upon entering the forest will be your partner for the next 4 years. What? But Headmaster, I thought... Thought what, Miss Paulina? She thought she'd be partnered with Jin. Why is Penny looking at me like that? You're so dense! Nothing, Headmaster. And why is Evelyn looking at me like that? She's smiling because she knows she's got a chance to partner up with us. And to make things fair, you're all going to get launched at the same time. She looks thrilled, she looks a bit panicky. Oh no, he did not just say what I think he... Wee! You great! Yay! I wonder if people died in this examination just from the fall. What in blazes was that? Sigh. I wish you vermin were smart enough to know when to stay down. No. I bet that was my male teammate. Oh god, oh, it must have been me shouting at Osmond. Osmond told me the bloke was a complete amateur, after all. Hope he's experienced enough to survive the landing. Oh! Oh! Hate you, help! Oh, he's having the time of his life, flicking slugs through trees and stuff. But hey, he's alive! Well, that was enlightening. I now know 2 things. First, with enough trees in the way, Or can help me survive a fall from that height. Second, it doesn't stop the pain from happening, because my everything hurts. It's already fading, but I need to close my eyes, focus on recovering, like the girls taught me. For a few seconds, or is it a minute? For a brief interval of time, all there is me, my pounding headache, and the forest. Jin, the forest is filled with horrible creatures that want to kill you. Jin, don't shut your eyes in the middle of the forest, you maniac! Then, thank the gods you're alive. An unfamiliar voice reaches out to me. It's just chilling, meditating in the middle of the forest, filled with Grim, the amateur. Then light, experience footsteps, which take care to make the least noise possible, as if trained to do so. Their source stops right beside me, and now stands between me and the morning sun. How do you feel? Is anything broken? The voice is lower than Penny and Evelyn's, but still definitely female. There's no bubbliness or cuteness in it, but something more mature and hard? No, Aura's already taking care of the rest. It just hurts. You know, when someone talks to you and you don't know who they are and that, like, normally people open their eyes first, then answer them, but like, no, Jin's just chill. least you could expect, considering the height you fell from. And the number of branches I hit on the way down, too. She chuckles. It was guttural, low, her mouth probably close as she laughed at my words. Mouth probably closed, not close. Can you stand? Let me help you up. She offers to help me stand, probably offering me a hand to— Open your eyes, man! God damn it, Jin! To be fair, can't even blame Jin for this. Like, he's not normal. He doesn't have experience with people, realistically. He's like, you know, he's got instincts based off of a previous life of memories, but like, he doesn't have, like, you know, he doesn't actually have any thought process on what he should be doing in certain situations. So, I guess for him, he's already deduced this person's friend, and he's just not. He's so weird! I guess I should at least open my eyes. My head doesn't pulsate that bad anymore anyway. Oh, hello! Oh, this is very pretty! Oh, I like Jack in this. Her name's Jack, by the way. Well, it's not. She calls herself Jack, technically. Oh, I like this. Like, I didn't dislike the old one. This is way better! Yeah, she's nothing like Penny and Evelyn. For one, she's tall, almost as tall as me. Her skin is unlike any I can remember, a golden bronze. Alright, which only serves to further highlight her impressive physique. She's fit! I mean, whoa. I've lost my memory, but I don't think I've ever seen someone with such a defined body. Oh, he's not my yang yet. It's just at the border between attractiveness and buffness. Grim, got your tongue? Oh yeah, I forgot. Jin's whole thing, he psychoanalyzes people and instantly starts picking out all the bits that he fancies about them. God damn it, Jin! Mind on the thing happening. I do. Do I really hope we try and get with Jack at some point? Like, to put it, there is a date with Jack, but it's not a romantic date. But that's not odd, because a lot of cases, a lot of dates with folk don't start off romantic. Like, Pyrrha, Blake, Yak, like, everyone's dates don't start off romantic in a lot of cases. They start off just as general friend things. So it's entirely possible, if Jack wins enough of the polls and gets the rest of her dates put in, you could end up doing date stuff with Jack. At which point, you start sleeping with the entire team. You just start trying to sleep with the entire team. That's just becomes, oh god. Oh, brilliant. Like, yeah, there's dates with all of them. Like, there's only a few dates and stuff. But, like, the possibility's there. You could try, like, if enough dates come out for all of them and things there. Because the idea is, I don't think in all cases, like, you're guaranteed to have a romantic thing. Like, because I don't think you're going to have a really romantic thing with Cinder. Unless that romantic thing involves her killing you. But, like, yeah, like, I'd imagine just a bit every other character has a chance for, like, romance or something. Like, I don't think it's out of the question that, like, if you got all the dates with Penny, Evelyn, or Jack, you could, like, do a thing. Oh god, what if they did an event? So I think there's the poly dates. The poly dates later on are, like, if you do so many dates with certain people, there's events where you can get with 2 people at once and do a date event where you're with both of them. And, like, for example, there's White Rose, which is Green. Imagine if there's one where if you were doing enough dates with all 3 members, like, you could just do a date where you do an event thing with all 3 of your team. I really hope that happens at some point now. I have no idea what they've got planned for Jack, but I really hope. I've been stuck in this image for a while. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a bit carried away seeing Jack here. Hey, right. Time to move on. Damn it. What is it with me, pretty girls, and staring? I think I answered my own question in that sentence. Sorry about that. Imagine you're my third teammate. And your partner. Alright, there's also that. I groan and raise my torso from the ground. Extending my right hand. I find it enveloped in a firm grip as she pulls. My name is Jin DeCabagus. Jacqueline B. Ivory. But you can call me Jack. So, how the heck did you end up flying through the air and crash landing in the Emerald Forest? Same way you got here, probably. You mean walking? What do you mean walking? Well, I said, I walked to the Emerald Forest. You walked to the Emerald Forest? Yeah. So unless your semblance allows you to walk on air. God damn it, Headmaster! What the hell? It's a tradition! You can't put people into the forest. They must have used some kind of hidden panels in the cliff overside of the forest to launches. He did what? Grabbing a peg? That's crazy. Then again, that's just like him. You mean the Headmaster's prone to do stuff like this? You don't know the half of it. I've known him for 10 years now, and we've got company. I have never seen such creatures in my life, but a conversation I've had with Evelyn comes to mind. Made of shadows with a mask of bone and eyes of crimson. The natural enemy of mankind, unrelenting, insatiable, with an exclusive appetite for human flesh, or hate for human life. The creatures of Grimm. You've never seen one before. As Jack places her right hand on my left shoulder, I realize that I've been clenching my right hand pretty hard. My left hand was already grasping at the hilt of Johnny's whip. I lick my upper lip, noticing my heavy perspiration, as the pack of wolf-like creatures growl and slowly prowl toward, closer to us. Scary critters, aren't they? They're a bit too big to be called critters, I think. There you go. Pull back on what's familiar. Relax enough so that you won't freeze. She lets go of my shoulder, only to place her back against mine. But not too much that you become careless. These things have a nasty habit of surprising you. They don't scare, they don't care about missing limbs, and they keep coming at you until either party is dead. I swallow. I swallow. My hand slowly interacting my whip. The Grimm on my right snarls in my direction, and his claws dig into the ground. How's your aura? Not completely full, but recovering. I feel her back muscles flex, and hear a sound of machinery coming from her front. More than enough for a few Beowulfs. Just keep calm and aware of your surroundings, and don't forget. I feel her right fist bump me in the left thigh. We're in this together, alright? That actually does make me feel better. Thanks, Jack. You're welcome. Now. Hey! Pseudo flea bags. I almost jumped out my skin and extract my whip filling. The pack snarls and howls. Tongues wetting sharp chops. Backs arching and claws digging into the ground. Yeah, I'm talking to your fur coat rejects. Come and get some. Time to fight! Wait, why am I alone? They're huddling together. Ow! I got my semblance. Damn. Attack range! Attack close! I do more close. They're huddling together. Defend! Oh! Focus. And they're huddling together, I guess that means there's like a particular attack I could do? Why did I click defend? I didn't mean to click defend there. Well done, me. How much are they doing? 80. 160. That's annoying. Range. They're huddling together. What do you mean they're huddling together? What does it matter? I'm doing less. Is it trying to hint I should use dust because I refuse? Alright, next. No next, mate. That was the last of them. Good job. What? I look around the clearings. It's now empty except for me, Jack, and a few black shapes slowly dissipating into smoke. My eyes widen as I realise that in the time it took me to defeat 2 of them, Jack dispatched the rest of the pack. Only for a moment, though. I'm a fighting amateur, while Jack has much more experience than me. What is there to be surprised about? You broke out that freeze phase pretty quick. Not too shabby fighting skills either. Aw, you're just saying that. No, seriously. You're way better than I thought you'd be. I mean, he's an amateur mind-wise, but he does have instincts all fighting, so I guess that helps. When husband told me you were a total amateur, I have expected I'd have to carry you to the gold bridal cell. That'd make hunting down Grim a pretty difficult task. Oh? So that's what we're about to do. I have to imagine Osmond didn't tell her what the goal was in case she went and did it before we arrived in the forest. Because, like... I don't know what Jack's like so much before I actually got with the team. Because I remember, like, our being with the team and doing team stuff. But, you know, she's more used to working alone. I could fully imagine that if you told her, yeah, you're hunting a big Grim, your teammates will be arriving in a bit, she'd probably just, you know, go bugger it. I'll go and maybe have a wee look for this Grim and just kill it herself. Because she totally could. Oh, yeah. Track down and destroy a particularly nasty Grim after meeting up with the last member of our team. Hello, Evelyn. Who, of course, finds Jin first and becomes his partner. Hi, I'm Penny. So that was what's on their minds. They wanted to be my partner. How are you just figuring this out, man? I'm sorry they got sad because of it, but I feel kind of happy knowing that. Jack, these are my friends and the 2 other teammates. She's Penny, and the other girl is You! What? Me? We meet again, murderer! Stop calling me that. I swear to the gods, What are you even doing here? Oh, did you hear your partner's, poisoner? Did you hear your partner, poisoner? I'm one of your new teammates. No. For the next 4 years. Over my dead body. Oh, if you insist, allow me. Ha! Bring it on, carrots. I'll tie your ears up in a double overhand, and then beat that grey-haired asshole to a pulp with your furry ass. Okay, time out. I moved in between the 2 girls. That's a very dangerous move. Stretching my arms to the side, so to increase the dangerously diminishing distance between them. What's going on here? You 2 know each other already. How could I forget the face of my would-be killer? For the love of God, I was not trying to kill you, but you're certainly making me wish otherwise. You've lost the privilege of me trusting anything that comes out of your mouth, or made by your hands a long time ago. Ah, be prepared to lose trust in your face then. Calm down already. What the hell happened between you 2? She insulted me. After you tried to give me food poisoning. What? Food poisoning? I'm sorry, but... Not my fault your stomach can only handle carrots. Sure. The fault is my stomach, not your awful cooking. That's nothing, there's nothing wrong with my cooking. We almost botched a mission because I was too sick to even speak properly. Maybe you caught the flu or something on the way there. Ah, I'm starting to see what this is about. But what do you mean by a mission? Everyone, please. What kind of scatterbrain would get ourselves sick before going into dangerous territory? The kind who pairs magenta with green and red. It's my artistic vision. Yeah. Evelyn does have a good reason for why her clothes look like that. And like... I can't say much without spoil it. Your artistic... What? Will the 3 of you pay attention to me already? We've made Penny snap! That was loud. Sorry, Penny, what is it? I'm sorry for being rude, but I need to... Evelyn, Miss Blonde Hair. Jack. You can call me Jack. Nice to meet you. Jack, it's a pleasure. What I want to say is, you and Evelyn are being awfully negative right now. Bollocks. Crap. Why are they suddenly nervous? We should prepare. We don't really have that much time. There's something coming our way. Evelyn and Penny produce their weapons. I see have identical swords, and they'll hover behind Penny's back, while Evelyn... Tonfa? Don't know how you pronounce it. She starts her hands behind her back, under her jacket, and when she moved them to the front again, 2 mechanical tonfa were attached to the wrists, pivoting in place twice before stopping in a position parallel to her forearm. Of all the places to meet carrots again. Jack just falls into a guard stance, bending her knees. There's no trace of a weapon on her, but then again, there was no trace of Evelyn carrying tonfa either. If RWBY's size is any indication, weapons can be compact form. I'm generally trying to remember if Jack even has a weapon. I don't remember. It's not like I get to see it while she's fighting, so like, I don't know. I was thankful still holding onto my whip, and I can't exactly put my gauntlets away, so I'm more than prepared to fall into a square formation. Our backs facing each other as we overlook our surroundings. Doesn't Evelyn know where it's coming from, right? Evelyn, what do you hear? Quick footsteps, rapid but not heavy. And there's the sound of rustling leaves, but no destruction. Is it a single enemy? Yes! For the love of... What exactly did Osmond want us to hunt? Okay, I get the picture. Whatever we were supposed to hunt is now actually coming our way at breakneck speed. But how did it find us before we found it, if we're so far away? What do you mean, how? We were inches away from a cat fight there. Jack, Jin suffers from amnesia. He knows very little about Remnant and the Grimm. You can't be serious. Grimm are attracted by negative emotions. What? You mean it found us because of your fight? Yeah. We probably shouldn't have done that in Grimm-infested forest, but she gets on my nerves. We can do that later. For now focus, damn it. What do we know about this thing? It's getting closer. Osmond said it's not native to the Emerald Forest. It's also implied it's particularly dangerous, so it's safe to assume it's not a common Grimm. So we're looking at a single dangerous Grimm who's agile enough to move through those thick forests without causing unnecessary damage, and whose footsteps are clicks. It doesn't sound like any Grimm I've ever encountered. Oh, darn it. I know what I know what kind of Grimm it is. You do? It's a... The Grimm exited the forest from the tree line, directly in front of me. So I'm the one who got the best look at it. I wish I hadn't. It's like something out of a nightmare! Imagine that fecker coming for you, that'd be horrifying. Oh. So like, just throw it there, a lot of people already know this, but like, okay, so I don't have like a fear of like bugs or anything like that, but I do think that if I was going to have a fear of bugs, it would definitely be the ones that are the size that they could eat people. So, yeah, like you can say I'm definitely scared of, you know, human-sized insects. Because, my god, look at them. That'd be terrifying. Look at it. I'm not like particular, guy. I imagine if I was in a world where those kind of things exist, I'd probably be scared of them. But, yeah, that's a big old mantis Grimm. The gangly figure slithers its way into the clearing. The middle legs touch the ground first, precisely setting on the underbrush, with a nary of sound, while its posterior twins still rest on the tree. It's thin but strong, made of chitinous, lucid darkness. The tubular body of the Grimm possesses into a long neck and then produces a triangular head, with large, bulbous red eyes, which is protruding from a mask of isonious material. The same hard substance covers its upper side of its body, and the entirety of its 2 front legs. They're bigger and thicker than the other ones it walks on, splitting into 3 segments. The final part raises slowly upwards as the Grimm settles promptly on the ground, like a pair of sawtoothed butterfly knives. Its mandible lowers with a sickling click, and it emits a similar hiss as it stands thrice our height. What the hell is that thing? I've only faced Beowulf so far, so I'm by no means an expert. Yet I'm convinced there's something fundamentally different about this Grimm. When I was facing the Beowulfs, I felt like a piece of meat about to be assaulted and mauled by a starved dog. But this thing, It tilts its head to the right ever so slightly and my skin crawls. It's a giant-ass insect. It's going to do terrible things to you if it gets you. I feel sized up. Like he's wondering which piece to carve out first. How to avoid killing me to enjoy his meal without spoiling the meat. A terrible, skillful gourmet of human flesh. That's a Walang. We've got to get out of the thicket immediately. We need open ground. I take a step back. It takes a step forward. There's a large glade to the north of here. One of Penny's swords makes an exaggerated swirl to point to the north. The Walang bristles and clicks us. Ew, it's so creepy. But wouldn't the forest give us more cover? No amount of cover would do anything good fighting this thing. I wanted to ask why, and was about to, when the Walang gives us the answer. It walks backwards and up the tree. His eyes still set on us, as its body shimmers with the reflected light of the sun. And then, in a few seconds, it's no more. The Walang has gone from visible, translucent, to one thing with the forest. Yeah, it's a skilled hunter. Oh, shit. Let's get out of here. That's not the save button. Yep, I'm just going to save really quick. You'll find out why in a minute. As we brush through the tree line, I hear clicks. Moving shrubbery and creaks wood from a few feet behind us. Our pursuer is foregoing its grace in its pursuit of its prey. It's right behind us, isn't it? Darn right it is. I'm not stopping to check. Can we even outrun it in a forest? I'm sorry, but that you couldn't be eased into this kind of situation, Jin. But sometimes you have no duck. Holy! We land in a roll, get back to our feet, and run past the felled tree. Its top half crashed to the ground. So yeah, this thing just carved through a tree like it was nothing. So like, yeah, it's gonna safe for hands, you know. Less talky, more runny. What Evelyn said. Not all enemies will allow you to think about your next move, Jin. Sometimes you have to just act. There's a bar. The trees. It's coming again. Jin, watch out. Dodge. I should dodge the Walang's attack, but in which direction? Dodge left, dodge right. I don't think it really matters. Dodge left. Ah! Another tree falls victim to pursuer. But it was that. Better it than me, though. The Walang's front legs are sharper than steel. Good job, Jin. I don't think you're supposed to compliment people for avoiding death, but thanks anyway. Keep in mind, though, that unlike now, you'll more often than not have a limited time to make your decision. Yeah, Penny, that tends to happen when something's coming at you. You have a limited time before it takes your head off. How much further, Penny? 742. Watch out! My eyes widen as a tree a few paces in front of us starts to fall on its side. The damn grim spin up in front to try and block our path. Jack hesitates, but for an instant. We can't slow down. The tree! We should slide! Break through! Jump! Yeah, no, definitely slide. Don't jump over the tree. It's in the tree tops. Like, slide underneath it. Good idea. Let's... What? I feel my aura flaring. It's warm pumping from my core all the way to my limbs. My body goes lighter and my footsteps quicken, hammering at the underbrush. The tree's still falling. We're not gonna make it! 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 We're not. Bella's just freaking out as a tree starts to fall. I can't believe we made it! Yes! Take that, you overgrown bug. As we tear through the thicket at breakneck speed, I realize I'm keeping up. Whatever gets the headmaster ahead of me, it's true. Penny and I have never tried to do anything this intense during training, but my body is keeping up with it. Keeping up with my teammates. The glade is right in front of us. What's the plan now? Depends. How do you feel, Jin? I feel great. You made the right choices and always stayed one step ahead. I guess there was a chance you could have, like, done bad things and get hurt. Oh, you know, there was, like, if you tried to jump over the tree. I remember the first time I played it, I tried to jump over the tree, because, I don't know, I was an idiot. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure something bad happens when you do that. I don't know, maybe you just get injured from it or something. I don't know. I feel fine. Don't worry about me. Glad to hear it. Listen up. The moment we break out the thicket, turn around and fire everything you've got at got it? I'm going middle. I'll aim high. I'm going low then? I'm not a good shot, but I can't miss aiming right in front of me. I'll join you, partner. When I count it from 3. Maybe my left hand goes from my back pouch that Ruby got me when she bought all the crystals. I don't need to fish around. This is the only kind of crystal I have, and it's fire. With a small burst of aura, I feel the crystal shatter and disappear in my grip. The metal warms up, increases of it, and the black symbol coming alive with red light. The frustrated Grim is hot on our tail, weaving through the thinner sea of trees and crushing the smaller ones in its way, trying to reach us before we get out of the forest, and it loses its advantage. 3, 2, 1. Open fire! Did we get it? You never say those words. You never say them. We got the tree line for sure. There in front of us is riddled with burns, cuts, bullet holes, and smoke. I see no trace of the enemy though. If it was dead, there should be a disappearing carcass somewhere, right? Or does an invisible Walang stay invisible even after death? Oh, we got him for sure. Jack says without a weary grin. But not one of the girls has put away the weapon yet. But it's not over yet. I turn around to see that's my seat again. The Walang. It's still alive but heavily injured. Its back legs and right middle leg are missing, and a pair of what I can identify as insectoid wings are damaged and riddled with holes, desperately trying to bend back under the white carapace on its back. It's downed and crippled. It can't get away from us. Final round, team. You ready? Yay! Paying to get way more on this. Semblance! Using my semblance against enemies on this level? Not likely. Yeah, Jack won't do that for us. Jack, punch it in the face! Go on! There we go. I don't wish to reveal my semblance without a good enough reason. Oh, damn it, Penny. Right, range attack, go! Semblance! Hee hee hee. No, that's a secret. No one wants to use their semblance. Close range, go. Punch it! We're so much weaker than everyone! Punch! How is this Penny punching? Penny's better at range. What about Evelyn at range? Range! God, this thing hits quite hard. I have to admit Jack's better at close range. She is a close range fighter. Range attack. Oh yeah, Penny does way more of that. Evelyn does more close range. We do a bit the same. Focus, please. Boop. 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 Focus. Focus. Attack. 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 Range. Ah, we're doing fine. It'll fall over eventually. It's stumbling. Evelyn, now. Penny, give me a boost. Affirmative. Jin, its arms. Got it. My bit snaps through the air and wraps around the Walang's natural weapons. With muscles powered by aura, I pull it taut. I like to point out, like, if Jin was truly an amateur and he was trying to bugger about his wit, there's no way he would have caught that thing's arms. At best, he might have got one if he was lucky. Evelyn slams her fists together. The tofas on her wrist connecting as they let go. As they let go of her arms. The sides of the tofas produce 2 halves of a blade each, transforming the contraption into a bladed staff, which she grips out of thin air. She grips out of thin air. The forest crouches and then Evelyn parachutes through the air and lands on Penny's outstretched hands. The ginger shifts Evelyn's weight of her outstretched right leg, then her hands shifting closer and closer to her chest under Evelyn's jumping momentum. Evelyn's quadriceps bulge and strain against her suit, and the earth cracks around Penny. Penny pushes forward, and Evelyn blasts off. And the lion goes down! Right? Yeah! And that takes care of it. Evelyn stands up from her crouch position and separates her blade staff into two tofas again, before sliding them back under her jacket where they disappear. That was incredible. But Jack, how do you know Evelyn could do that? Sigh. This is not the first time we fought together. As much as I hate to admit it, she's terribly good with that weapon of hers. Alright, they did mention some kind of mission they went on before. Still good job, Penny. You reacted on our cues quickly and efficiently. That was great teamwork. For real? I've never worked as a team before, so I thought... Penny, you were incredible. More than that, spectacular. Your aim was true, and you didn't make me lose any momentum. It's like my legs were pushing off a solid metal. It was no trouble at all. I just have a particularly deep knowledge of momentum and force of action-reaction. And high physical strength. I know slouch, but damn, you're probably stronger than me. That gives, she gives the best hugs in the world, that's for sure. We're gonna need a orthopedist on standby if she hugs with her full strength. I can't help but laugh. A good boisterous, long laugh that makes the last vestiges of tension leave my shoulders. We did it. We survived the initiation and passed the test. Well, since congratulations are in order, children. What are you doing here? Osborne! Headmaster Osborne? You were watching? Not as closely, all the time. But did you really think we would let 4 children enter this forest and have a dangerous mission without supervision? Yes! For all we know, you were all the way to Mistral to get the Walang just to make this test more difficult. The trust in them is impeccable. My children, do you think I would ever... Yes! Anyway, are you here to take us back to Beacon, Headmaster? Among other things. Headmaster turns around and points to the ruins scattered throughout the large glades we're standing in. Never Forest was once home to flourishing civilizations. It could be considered a predecessor of modern Vale. But like civilizations are wont to do in remnants. What? It fell. Those that came after it learned from its fall, from its internal strife and wars. And yet we repeated the same mistakes. Children, we live in a world where learning from the past is not good enough anymore. So what other option is left for us? It suddenly got deep and somber. La. Learning from the past doesn't help us avoid the same mistakes. Well, that's a given. It's because all events, including mistakes, are connected to their own times. Knowing about mistakes committed by your forefathers can only help you do so much in a world that's continuously changing. So if the past is no good, and you can't look to the future, the present? Yes, Mr. Cavius. We learn from what's around us. We learn from other people, especially those who are different from us. Only speaking to interact with those who think the same as you puts a limit on what can be learned from each other. Which is why it's important to try and make ties with as many people as possible, even though you may disagree with on certain issues. I think, if anything, that's probably a hint to the game of try and do lots of people's events, because it could lead to secret events and like it could end up changing the story. Like, yeah, if you do Neo and Pyrrha's events, you get different stuff happening at the end. And that could hold true for other characters that play more crucial roles in the end and stuff. Sigh. You 4 are as different from each other as can be. You all have unique paths, ideologies, and aspirations. But it's my belief that despite these differences, you will rise above the challenges before you're victorious, wiser, and more united for the experience. Just like you did earlier today. Jacqueline B. Ivory. Penny Polendina. Gingershadow. I couldn't see that there for a second. Hold on a minute, we look like that. Do we? I guess we do. Is this the first time seeing ourselves? No, it can't be. I'm generally trying to remember if we saw ourselves at this point before or not. Evelyn Dimrot. From today onwards and forevermore, led by Miss Ivory, you will be Team Jade. Yay! Wait a minute, there's no A in either of Penny's initials. Let's just amend a detail, I wouldn't worry about it. Chapter 2, School Life. Not today, though. Dun, dun, dun. But right, anyway then, people. That'll do us for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We've done it. The prologue's been completed. We're now into, like, the first... This is how the game works chapter's done. We're now getting into the real bulk of the game, where we get to do events and meet people and do things and blah, 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 blah. And I have no idea what events open up when, because, yeah, a lot of events get added and stuff way after I already played through a chunk of the game. So it should be fun. Plus it'll be fun to see, like, how certain events start and stuff, different times and bits, and how much I can get done before particular points and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I cannot wait. Also get to talk about what my plan is. Well, part of my plan is anyway. But yeah, anyway though, people, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Leave a like if you did enjoy. And I guess, yeah, let us know when the events are coming up ahead. Let us know who do you think I should try and do the events with and stuff. There are people we've done events with before. There's people that have got new events and stuff. Let us know who you'd like to see events with in the coming 60 odd episodes. It's going to take to finish this game. It's probably going to take more than 60. It's probably going to take like 100 probably. Oh, I can't wait. But yeah, anyway, the game now truly begins. So I'll see you all in where we can start our school life next time. So see you all for that. Thank you all for watching. Go. Bye everybody. Da, 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 da. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members Austin Quinsonberry, Afro Kage, It's Ender Steve PE, Sebastian Ramsey, Blackest Sage, Leo Lalonde, Majin Key, and Silhorn, and our ANBU members Rapids Rogue, GoldDragon, and Nathaniel Prue. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.